So I saw his tracks here. So he's probably going to go back that way. But I lost track of him a little bit. I don't know exactly where he is. Uh-oh. Sounds like an aurora. Okay, so not a good time to mess around. I don't think that the wolf will be an aurora wolf yet. But I've lost track of him. There he is. I think we're gonna just let him go by. Whichever way he goes, we'll go in the other way. Ooh, he is an aurora wolf now. Okay, this is not super safe. Welcome back, everybody, to the Long Dark. We are still in Coastal Highway. We're in one of the trailers. We are exploring, trying to find that heavy hammer and anything else that's useful and good and excellent and nice. Anything else that's good. It's a blizzard outside, so we came in here. We're going to have to wait out the blizzard. We did search this place already. Didn't find too much. Let's check outside. Yep, definitely a blizzard. Alright, back in we go. Alright, so we are going to wait out the blizzard in here. Let's take a look and see what we got. Got some good stuff. We've got a lot of coal. We've got some tinder plugs. We've got matches, accelerant. We have a book we can read. Yeah, we got enough bandages. I wish we had a sewing kit. We do not have a sewing kit. Most of our stuff's not too bad. We got some food. We could eat that. We could eat that in a pinch. We could eat this. We got some water. So we're doing well. We got a lot of cattails. So we're okay for food. Got enough torches. Brand new pry bar. That's something. We have a hook. I guess if one of our guts cures, we can make our own sewing kit. If we don't find one. This is our old hacksaw. Used to weigh 1 kilogram. Now it weighs less than half of that. Of course, it's not useful as a pry bar anymore. Did I say hacksaw? I meant pry bar. This is our old pry bar. It's not useful as a pry bar anymore. But that's okay. We've got another one, so we're good to go. So what are we going to do? We can make some reishi. And then maybe we'll just read a bit until this wind dies down. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, sounds like the wind has died down. We got a good 3 hours of reading in there. And drink some water. And, yeah, probably eat these peaches. Gonna save them for now. Yeah. We'll eat later. We still have a quarter of a stomach. Alright, see what's out there. So we're looking for anything useful, but in particular, we are... Oh, look at that. It's actually kind of nice. Now, there could be a wolf here because sometimes one spawns. Last episode, we got accosted multiple times by multiple different critters. One of which was a bear, and I watched it back. And you may have noticed this as well, but that bear materialized out of nowhere. Like he was literally not there. And then I turned my head. I was looking like this. See where that tree is right there? And I turned my head, and then I turned back, and there was a bear right there. So I don't feel as bad. I mean, I'm not going to say that's, cheesy or anything. I mean, that's just, it's the game. I guess that's, wildlife can sometimes spawn in right next to you. If it happens, it happens. But I feel a little bit better about my gameplay because I could not believe that I did not notice that bear standing right there. So now I feel a little bit better about myself, a little more confident, but even so, knowing that a bear can come at you from anywhere at any time, it's a little bit disconcerting. So here we go. This is, just pause for the view. Yeah. That is nice. There's our little base down there. Yeah, it's beautiful up here. This is a really, really nice region. I like it. It feels like home. I spent a lot of time in this region because it's a good place to get established. How many of these stones do I have? I got 3. That's enough. Okay. I'm going to circle around this and see if there's anything behind it. Nope. Okay. Got some wood here. More wood here. Some nice saplings here, but so far no heavy hammer. We'll keep looking. Never had a game where there was not a heavy hammer in Coastal Highway. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think back. Last game we thought there wasn't one, but it turns out we just missed it. So I think there's always one. At least that's what I'm going to just claim based on my prior experience. Getting a little chilly. Yeah, I don't see anything else up here. So time to head over to the other side. If I don't get stuck here. I think I just jumped off in the wrong place. There we go. Alright. Gonna head over to the other side over here. This is kind of a little bit where we came from, but there is another cabin up this way. And last time we were here, in the last episode, we saw a deer here, but there is, sadly, currently, no way for us to eat that deer. So we will content ourselves with rabbits if they are available. See, there he is. Or she, I should say. Yes, sadly. Oh, and in the last episode we did get...
Too cold to think.
We did get our well-fed bonus. I didn't even notice it when it was happening because I was busy running away from some wolves, but yeah, we did get it, so that's good. Gives us a little bit more leeway, carry a little bit more weight, a little bit more health. There are often rabbits here, but I don't see any right now. Yeah, I wish I could take that deer. I mean, the sooner we can be armed, the better off we will be. That's obvious, but maybe it goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. So, is it possible that there is a heavy hammer on this guy? Maybe. Let's find out. Very unlikely. No, no heavy hammer. We are collecting quite a few crow feathers, though. I was watching one of these episodes back with my aunt, who does not play this game. And I realized, with her watching, that
I can eat anything right now.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. The narration that I do for this game is really useless for somebody who has never played it before. You know, I talk about, hey, we need some beard, we need this, we need that, you know. We're in this region, we're in that region, maybe we'll go to this place. You know, I think a lot of people who play this game, they know what I'm talking about. But people who are new to it may not. So let me know in the comments if you think that I should be a little bit more, take a little more time to explain what I'm doing and why. What I'm looking for. You know, what my strategy is, if I have one. And I could try to do that. It's, you know, when you've been playing a long time, you take certain things for granted. You know, there's nothing over here. Often there's a backpack or something. Almost always there's some bunnies, but no. Just a deer that I cannot eat. Alright, let's head inside. I mean, you know, things that are obvious to everybody who plays this game are not obvious to people who don't play it, like just the fact that we have to keep our meters up. And what happens if we don't? And why would we not eat if we're hungry? Stuff like that. I think I have enough tinder plugs. And why would I sometimes tear down a crate and sometimes not? Stump remover. Yeah, not useful for me. Alrighty. I mean, it's funny how much you just take for granted as a player of this game. So let me know if you think that that would be helpful. In the meantime, somebody send me a sewing kit. Or anything useful. You know, while I warm up, I'm going to grab a little more metal off this metal pail. And is there another one? So I think I have enough sticks. Yeah, 35 I don't need reclaimed wood. I'll take this lamp. By the time we do find this hammer, we're going to be pretty ready. We are going to be pretty ready to forge. Alright, it's getting late.
Anything.
It's getting late. Let's see if there's rabbits outside again. They may have spawned in while we were searching the cabin. If there are, that will be our dinner. I don't see any. I think tonight we should go home. We have a big chunk of fish. We'll eat that. Drink this soda. Tide me over. Yeah, it's getting cold.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah. Alright, tonight we're gonna go home to our fishing cabin. We're gonna eat our big chunk of fish. And then we have searched this section, let's call it, of the map pretty well. So tomorrow we will head off to a different section. I think we're going to try to just kind of go down. If we can. It's almost like stairs. And actually, there's a car here that I almost never check out because I never come along the highway, so this is good. Give us a chance to check it out early. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, there's some stuff in here. A sewing kit. Awesome.
I think I can use this.
A little bit of food. Alright. Well. Nothing else. But sewing kit's good. Yeah. First of its kind. Alright, we're going to walk along the ice so that we can get good visibility into what may come after us. I remember that there were wolves over this way when we woke up here yesterday morning or last episode. But they do not seem to be here now. Walking into the wind. Alright, what do you think? Is the game gonna pop another bear in front of me again? Let's see.
The sun's setting.
I think we can
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
get a little sprint on. A little bit of a sprint on to tire us out since we're going to be sleeping anyway. Now this is where we saw that bear that other time. I'm not going to look away this time. Stop and listen this time. I don't hear anything. I don't hear any bear-like noises.
All I could think about is food.
I think I have a little trauma from that. Alright, food is right here. We got some of this. And we got some of this. And now we are out of food, and we're going to have to find another way to stock up. Alright, it is late, but we might still be able to read. Let's just see. Get an hour in before it's too dark. Yeah, we did. Let's see if we can get another. Nope, too dark. Okay. Okay, cured gut. Cured maple sapling. Alright, I gotta orientate myself. Okay, here's the two windows. Here's the bed. Alright, excellent. So, what are we gonna do? We're not really that tired. We can't sew. I don't think there's much to do. Oh, wow. We got some crafting we can do here. So that's pretty good. What else? What else? Should drop our green. See, drop our green. You know, like, someone who doesn't play this doesn't know what that means. Gotta drop those green saplings so that they can cure, and then we can use them to make other stuff. So see, this cured gut is useful. It can be used for crafting. When it's not cured, it cannot. So things have to sit in the open air indoors for some period of time before they can be useful. That is why we drop them. I don't see anything else really to do. So I guess I am going to drink and we'll just sleep. We'll put 10 hours in, but we're not going to get 10 hours. Just not tired enough for that. But it's not too late. Let's drink some water. Pass a little bit of time. Okay, now the sun is up. When the, oops, sorry, wrong button. When the sun is up, when the horizontal rays of the sun are above the horizon, then it's, even if you can't see anything in the game, it's bright enough to do stuff. So we will read 2 more hours. Use up this book. Awesome. We have completed research on that book, and we got our carcass harvesting up to level 3, which means we can harvest 50% frozen carcasses by hand, reduction in times for meat and hide harvesting. Useful. Alright, let's pop some of this cured stuff in here. See what else we got on us that we want to dump out of our pockets. Not much. Feathers don't weigh much, so we'll just keep them. Actually, we'll dump them. We don't need them right now. Cured leather we might keep. Let's take a look at our shoes are 91%. We'll keep the cured leather anyway. But we don't need any more of it. I think we had a bunch of cloth that we had dumped somewhere. Yeah, here. Take that because we're going to be sewing. Alright, good. More birch saplings. Awesome. Okay. Let's see what it's like outside. Just drink some water. And we need to go find food. Cold. Cold and windy. Minus 11 degrees in the wind shade. Could use better clothing. Could always use something. Alright, what does this day look like? What is this day for? There's nobody out on the lake as far as I can see. Looks like there's something beachcombable way out there. You might not be able to see this on the video, but way out there, there's something potentially beachcombable. But I really want to get to the other side, the high side of the map. Start exploring up there, since we've pretty much explored this section over here. We haven't explored the interior part because we got distracted by a bear, but there are no structures there, and I don't think the hammer can materialize there, so we'll save that for later exploration. But I do think that we need to spend a little time indoors until it warms up. So let's see. What's going to give us the most bang for the buck in terms of repair? This is about 50%, so it should double its stats. So that'll give us an extra 1 degree of warmth and half a degree. This is a really good repair bet. This one is about 60%, so that'll give us 40% more, so that'll give us probably 0.2 of warmth and 0.2 of wind chill. This one will probably get us up to 1 and 0.5, so that's like 0.4 of warmth and a little bit of wind chill. Socks are basically useless. These are the socks that I would choose to repair over these ones, because I think these will get to 1 degree total. So I think we're going to repair the hat. That is a no-brainer. See, now when we look at it, it's 2 degrees and 1 degree of wind chill. So we'll repair the socks.
I need to find food.
We do need to find food. See, these socks are up to 0.4 at 83%. These would get to 0.2 maybe, max. So we'll put on the wool socks. And it does sound like it has calmed down outside. So let's see if it's warm enough to venture out. We do need to find food. Yeah, it seems nice. Alright, we're gonna head over to log sort. And we'll see if we can find... I don't know if it's worth looking for a wolf and a deer. We have a lot of cattails, so we can always eat those. If we happen to see one, though, wouldn't say no. Alright. So we searched all of the structures that I know of in the west side of the map. We'll head over to the tooth over here. Scope that out. That's that rock formation right over there. Walk along the shore here just in case there's anything interesting that we missed. There's that car. It's a little bit faster to walk on the highway, but there's better visibility and it's a little bit shorter on the ice, so I tend to favor the ice. Oh, I think there is a carcass by the log sort, so if there is, we can take that. Just trying to see if there's anything up there. Sometimes there is, but not today, I don't think. And I don't think there's anything over here in the tooth. Again, not today. Sometimes there is. And what's that over there? Looks like just a rock. Alright, let's head up to the road. And see, walk a little bit faster on the road, on a paved surface. See if the bunnies are back. If the bunnies have respawned, we will take them.
anything right about now.
How about a bunny? No, I do not see them. I don't see the bunnies, so... Oh, wait, there's one. Perfect. Thank you very much, Mr. Bunny. There's the other one. And thank you for your sacrifice, Mr. Bunny. Really appreciate it. Take that stone back. Grab that. Alright. Let's head up to where that carcass is. We'll light up a fire. Cook up our bunnies. There's another stone to replenish the one that I lost. Alright. Things are looking up for our noon meal. But if we want to preserve our well-fed, we will probably need to eat a cattail or two while we're cooking. Can we cook that? Use that book that we've already read? Yeah, let's do it. Alright. So we cooked everything on the carcass. We have a little bit of meat left. So we're going to pick that up. We're going to pick this up, this up, this up. We even cooked this and a potato just to get our cooking skill up. We'll take our 2 rabbit carcasses and we will put all these over here by the log sort cabin. So that was a good cook at. We have a full belly. Made a little bit of water. Grab some sticks to replenish our supply. We did use a lot. Alright, and we are going to drop the rabbit carcasses here so that they don't spoil. And the meat. And in fact, we'll take the potato with us. Head inside. Let's see what we got here. Birch, cured birch. We're going to drop that. And we'll take the cured birch with us. Alright. Doing pretty well here. Okay, so it's getting to be evening, but we are not tired. So we got a full belly. We got a little bit of food that we cooked. We've got this meat that we've left here. Yeah, 108 calories. It's not nothing. Alright. See if we can... Oh, no. Missed our opportunity, though, to save a match. Okay, well. Happens. Okay. Let's head out. It's nice. It's warm. It's evening, but it is still light out. And there are... Sounds like it's getting to be breezy. But there are other things to explore. I want to see if there's anything along here. There's the mine. So this is the Aurora mine. It is used in Wintermute. And yeah, it's called the Aurora mine because it's got an elevator in it. It only works during the Aurora. You can go down there, and I think it's possible that you can get stuck down there if the Aurora ends. Dangerous place. Lots of live wires. And generally speaking, not a lot of loot. So I almost never go there. Maybe on day 576, maybe. We'll go down there just to see what's what. But for now, we've got more pressing concerns. I mean, we could just pop in. See if maybe there's a heavy hammer lying around in there. It's possible, I guess. I mean, we're here now. Let's pop in. Won't be able to go down the elevator, but we'll at least be able to see it. And there may actually be loot up here. So let's light our lantern. Last time we used the lantern, it was totally freaking out and bugging out all over the place. There may be some coal in here. That would be useful. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff in here. I never come in here. I wonder if there's anything good.
Never would have thought to look here.
It's true. I never did look there before, but there's a pry bar. Maybe there's a heavy hammer. That would be fabulous. Wouldn't want to miss something that was staring me right in the face. Alright, I don't see anything under here. I don't see anything in there. I don't see much. I don't even see any coal. We'll look there on the way back. Go deep in and then search on the way out. It's a cool place. I really never come in here. So I actually don't even know what's in here. As I say that now, it's kind of embarrassing because it's not far from log sort. It's easy to get to. Alright, here's the elevator. cannot take the elevator unless it's an Aurora. Elevator only works during an Aurora. So yeah, not a whole lot. Did I already look over here? I think I did. Yeah. Not a whole lot in here, but it's warm, so actually it's good to know that it's a decent place to warm up in case there's a blizzard or something and you're nearby. It looks like there's salt in here. A little bit of coal, not a lot, but yeah, I mean, a good little emergency shelter. Chips. More coal. Yeah, so, you know, not nothing, but not a lot. All right. Let's head back out and continue on our way. Yeah, so nice. I mean, it's so nice out right now. Okay, this part here leads up to the rabbit cabins. I think I'm going to head up by the Cinder Hills coal mine, though. First, so that we can be systematic about this whole thing. Because on the high road, the north side of the map, we have checked all the structures to the west of here. So we'll head up to the highest northernmost point in the map, in the region. And we won't check the mine itself, but we might end up in the lookout tonight if we make it that far, which I think we should be able to. Usually there's a corpse along here, and I didn't see one today, so I don't know. This particular configuration of the region is unusual for me. Often stuff that is normally there is not. Plus we've got trees growing through rocks and other kind of weird stuff. But this trailer is always here, and here it is again. And could it have a heavy hammer? I guess it could. It never has in the past. But we'll walk around it anyway, just in case. I don't see one. Let's go inside. And I don't want to miss anything, so I'm actually going to light up. Could there be clothing? Could there be anything useful at all? I'll burn that. Backpack? No, I do not see... Oh, look at that. How do I get that? There it is. Tricky. There we go.
Excellent.
Excellent. Summit soda. Awesome. My arms were just barely long enough to reach it. Alright, nothing else in here. Not going to bother lighting this just now because it's still pretty warm out, but there could be wolves up this way. So, just in case. Oh, it is a really nice night. Look at that. -3. If I lit this, we wouldn't be losing temperature at all. And we're not stinky, are we? No. Nothing. Good. Alright. So, we will head up here. We're not going to go to the mine just yet. We'll do that when we're ready to do another coal run. Right now we are exploring. Trying to find anything useful in Coastal Highway, but especially the heavy hammer, because I think we are pretty much ready to forge as soon as we find it. We have saplings, we have gut, you know, we've got saplings and gut. We've got coal, or we can get coal. Sometimes there's a wolf right here. So the mine is this way. We're going to head this way. I don't think the heavy hammer usually shows up in that mine. I don't remember ever seeing it in there. Sometimes a hacksaw. And if we don't find it here, we might go through there to Pleasant Valley. So we'll just reserve the mine for a little bit later when we need some coal. A coal refresh, we'll do a coal run, we'll loot it out then. Meantime, we will just head over to the forestry lookout. And that is probably where we will spend the night. Unless it's still super nice. See if we can catch a view. Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. I did not know there were saplings here. Let's take them. I just came for the view. Come for the view, leave with the saplings. A bounty. Alright, I don't think we can get up over here. I think we're gonna... Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go back down around. It would be prudent to have our torch in hand. Last episode, or maybe it was the episode before, or sorry, last season, or maybe it was the season before, we found both a wolf and a deer over here, and we managed to score some meat. Although it was pretty tricky. There's the wolf. Alright, well, I'm gonna probably... I don't know if I want to light this or not. There's no real urgency. I can sneak and see...
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
If there is a deer, I might be able to set something good up here. So I saw his tracks here, so he's probably going to go back that way. But I lost track of him a little bit. I don't know exactly where he is. Uh-oh. Sounds like an aurora. Okay, so not a good time to mess around. I don't think that the wolf will be an Aurora wolf yet. But I've lost track of him. There he is. I think we're gonna just let him go by. Whichever way he goes, we'll go in the other way. Ooh, he is an Aurora wolf now. Okay, this is not super safe. He's not going to be afraid of my fire, I don't think. And he'll have a bigger detection range. So, okay, what am I going to do? What to do. I think I'm going to stay over here until I know where he is going. I think eventually he'll leave that little area. And maybe I can actually get him to be interested in something over that way. Okay. And then I'll make a break for it. Make a break for it. Oops. Alrighty. Well, auroras are beautiful, but they are also dangerous. And I don't know if he was full-on Aurora wolf or not. I'm pretty sure he can't get up here, regardless. So, given the aurora and everything, this is where we'll spend the night. Note left behind. Yeah. All these tools will become useless. Except maybe the heavy hammers.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be that useful, frankly. Field dressing your kill. I might be doing a bunch of reading here, so that could be useful. Nothing under there? Yeah, nothing under there. Alright. Whetstone?
I could use this.
Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. Awesome. Okay, well, I am tired, so it's not a bad time to turn in for the night, but I have to come and take a look at this aurora. Look at that. How beautiful is that? Very nice. Very nice. And I know that I don't have the... Oh, I can't map at night. Alright. I can probably read, though. It's probably light enough to do a little bit of reading. So let's head in here. And let's see what Field Dressing Your Kill has to say. A little more reading in. A couple hours. Drink some water and maybe do a little bit more.
I just need to close my eyes.
Alright, and we will sleep for 10 hours and see what the morning has in store for us. Sounds like a breezy night. Drink some water.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, we are gonna need to eat soon. Let's see what the weather is like out there. Oh my goodness. It is beautiful out here. A little chilly, but gorgeous. Alright, so that over there is where our little fishing village is. This is Jackrabbit. That is Misanthropes. Down there is the log sort and the log sort cabin. We have explored every structure west of here. That's west. Sun rises in the east, sets in the west. We've explored every structure west of here. We've also explored Misanthropes. We've explored Quonset, which is down there somewhere. There are a few cabins south of here, like the little rabbit cabins immediately south of here, that we can explore. I think I'm gonna do a map. Tried to do this last night, but there was not enough visibility. Alright, abandoned lookout. These are the climbs down to the rabbit cabins. Man, it is gorgeous. A gorgeous day. Alright. Well, I think that we are going to call it an episode right here. I'm going to go back in and sleep for another hour just to save the game. But before I do that, let's just end the episode on this beautiful vista, this gorgeous view. If you like this episode, give us a like. If you have any comments for us, please feel free to comment. And if you want to know when the next episode drops, hit that subscribe button and YouTube will let you know. Yeah, we're getting cold. And until then, we will see you in the next episode when we will explore the rest of Coastal Highway. See you next time.